souls out here, man. We don't know who's who, so we gotta treat everybody basically like you would treat your house shot.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got that word for overseer.
Yeah.
It's G1985 Episcopos. Episcopos? I think that's how you say it. It says an overseer, a man charged with the duty of seeing that things to be done by others are done rightly. Any curator, guardian, or superintendent.
Guardian, shepherd is another word, probably synonym for that.
Bishop.
Yep.
It says curator, guardian of souls.
Yeah. There you go.
One who watches over their welfare.
Yeah.
Guardian of your soul.
That's what the apostles are to us, man.
Hey, when they put the decrees out for the tests and for the
3 videos a week.
and all of that, man,
Keep you diligent.
that was to keep your mind, your soul.
Keep you occupied.
Yeah. So you ain't got time to be going too deep into the world. That you can try to, you go in deep Sunday night and you come up out of it Friday right before, camp or whatever. Nah, keep your mind in the spirit all week. Because one of them weeks, you're going to get so deep you can't come back.
Yeah.
So they were literally looking out for our soul. And some men took it as a problem. We was like, yeah, that's a benefit.
And where they at now?
Yep.
I bet they still ain't teaching.
That was around the time that some of the men that we've been talking about today walked away. And now they're doing their self-willed thing now. Oh, you had something else?
We went to the root word. It's G1983 Episcopeo. Says to look upon, inspect, oversee, look after.
Scopeo was in there, right?
Look after, care for, of the care of the church which rested upon the elders, to look carefully or beware.
Yep. So as a shepherd, you make sure that you're not leading the sheep into a ditch. You're making sure you're not leading them to a den of wolves or whatever.
Yeah.
You're watching the route, you're watching the path, they leading you, you're keeping them in line. That's what that hook is for, to pull them back in the line. No, don't be straying off. Come back this way.
Also, like it says in Galatians, when a brother is overtaken in a fault, you restore him in meekness. Because you understand that you also, just like him, you could be tempted.
Yeah. You can fuck up and start leading everybody in the wrong way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's part of also watching over your brothers, man. That's the true definition of being your brother's keeper. Okay? That was it, right? Anybody had anything else?
I got one last song that we just mentioned. Romans 14, it just tied back into that same thing. I started one that says, him that is weak in the faith receive you, but not to doubtful disputations. For one believeth that he may eat all things, another who is weak.
That ain't talking about you can eat abomination.
Right.
Like the Christian church would extrapolate and think. They would manipulate that. Like, see, one may believe you can eat all things. As long as you bless it, it becomes clean. No.
But it's
This
not
is talking about meat offered unto idols. One brother, you know what I'm saying? You know who you pray to. You know your God is the Most High, Yahweh. So if you eat meat, it's just meat to you. You ain't eating it with your conscience to another idol or deity.
They send it to Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny.
what they say.
Right, this is something to eat. But you got brothers fresh out of the world, and they was just doing it. So he's fresh in, so his conscience, his spirit hasn't really been built up.
We having Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Easter dinner already. This is cool. One of my favorite meals. Got the greens. You don't have the lamb, fatback in it. Again, when it's fatback in it. But hey, this is still all right. You're still thinking about that deity, all right? Versus when they come of age, they begin to understand the difference. This is just a meal. It got nothing to do with the energy that the other people are celebrating.
Yeah, Yeah, in that sense, or that brother might be like, you know what? Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, you have the liberty, your faith is built like that, but I'm just going to abstain from it altogether. Because I don't want that, you know, I don't want to revisit that old conscience, you know. So a brother that might be a little weaker, he's just gonna stay away from it. It's just I can't do it. Another brother be like, well, okay, you know, for your sake, I'm not gonna do it around you. I'm not gonna do it around you. You know what I mean?
You good? You good? You good? Go ahead. You good, bro.
I like that, man. I like that.
Go ahead.
It says, one believeth that he may eat all things, another who is weak eateth herbs.
I'm gonna just stick to the herbs.
Let not him that eateth despise him that eateth not. Let not him that eateth not judge him that eateth.
I'm not gonna look down on you because all you do is eat vegetables and herbs. And if you only eat herbs and vegetables, you're not to look down on me if I eat meat. You know? 'Cause at the end of the day, it's food. All things is of the Lord. The Lord created all this for food. Okay? That's all it is. You got vegan Israelites. Well, basically you sin and if you eat meat, they're going completely off.
What about the Messiah?
You know? Yeah, you can't even hold the Passover. Now you gotta transgress because you think your vegan ideology is more pure than the instructions of your maker. You know? Trying to establish your own righteousness.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
It says, it says, let not him that eateth not judge him that eateth, for the Most High have received him.
Yep.
Who art thou that judgest another man's servant?
Yep.
And we're all, that's not, we can rebuke other camps because we're all servants of Yahweh. Hashem Yahushua. So that still works. That's why we can rebuke other camps and other so-called servants.
We rebuke them if they're going off in the doctrine. That's different than rebuking a brother because you don't believe he's supposed to eat meat, but he indulged in eating meat.
Yeah.
As long as it's lawful.
Yeah.
That you know, come on, man.
But when we the rebuke is not personal.
Come on.
It says, who art thou that judgest another man's servant? To his own master he standeth or falleth.
Hey, just like also Paul talks about not judging them in respect to a high holy day or a Sabbath day. You know, like a brother may keep. You know, we go back and forth with them dudes on you know how the correct proper way of keeping the Sabbath. The correct way is according to the new moon. But if brother's still keeping it Friday sundown to Saturday sundown, we're not going to judge you for that. You're still keeping the Sabbath. You know, we can agree to disagree about, you know, the day that it fall upon that you're keeping it, but nevertheless, you keeping it that way, you keep it. All right.
Better than those not keeping it.
Huh.
Sure. That's for sure. Your mind is still on the heaven. It's kind of going to say something like that right here. To his own master he standeth or falleth. Right? Yea, he shall be holding up, for the Most High is able to make him stand.
Yep.
One
Lord
man,
is still dealing with them.
yep.
Go ahead.
One man esteemeth one day above another, another esteemeth every day alike. Let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind. He that regardeth the day regardeth it unto the Lord. He that regardeth not the day to the Lord he regardeth and do not regard it. It says, he that eateth, eateth to the Lord. He that, or he giveth the Most High thanks. For he that eateth not, to the Lord he eateth not, and giveth the Most High thanks. And still getting to the point. You're just splitting hairs at this point. You know? Now,
Even Yahushai, because you know the hypocritical scribes and Pharisees, you know they whole thing about keeping the law, their whole thing was showing outward appearance of being righteous. And the Lord was like, well, John came to you either eating or drinking, and you said he had a demon. I'll come to you eating and drinking. You say I'm a slut. I'm a glutton and a wine bibber, a wino.
Drunk.
You know, can't win. Neither of those things condemn you to the Most High. Whether you do it or whether you don't do it. Come on, man. So, you know, and that was shit. Answering Alazar about, you know, where was the sin of us going into a strip club? Well, you showcase it, you put it on film, and then doing a whole breakdown justifying it. Now you're being a stumbling block. We're not supposed to be that way. We're supposed to be an overseer. You care for the church, you care for the flock, the men that are under you, man.
Many of them, you know, strip club, like, get back focus on the Lord. You putting it out there makes every man that lifts up to you believe that this is part of the walk of the man of the Lord. You know, that you can go in there and be in there. When you gonna say that, hey, if it ain't for you, it ain't for you. How you do that? Don't put it out there for everybody.
Yeah, but brother, I have my Bible on me, so
Just in case.
I brought my Bible with me to
Shai would have been in there.
Yahweh Shai would have been in there. He would have been in there converted.
I had my fringes on it, man. Come on, bro.
You know how many sisters I edified after the twerk session? I'm being facetious. Yeah, man. That's come on, man. Grow the hell up, man. You know, so anyway, with that, we're going to give all praise, glory, and honor
To Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakakbarash.
Give honor to the elder apostles of the great rooster, whom well, peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect. We'll say shalom.
Shalom.